Hello, Soul Nurturer, and welcome now to Wednesday. Thanks for logging in. Showers with a chance of storms today for the Cancers. That's because your ruling planet is now in your subconscious in Gemini, and that is kind of the setup for emotional breakdown today. The setup, not the reason. I'll get to the reason in just a minute. With the moon in the 12th house, as we say, your emotions are now one with your subconscious. Your subconscious is where you store the spiritual junk in your trunk. So it's kind of like going to the bottom of the pond and stirring up all the mud, things that you thought were buried and for good forever, right? And what happens is when all that mud is kind of stirred up from your past lives and your karma and your early childhood issues, you are emotionally reminded of everything you haven't enjoyed and also everything you have enjoyed. This is a good meditative state for those of you who don't have a lot of spiritual junk in your trunk or a lot of weeds in your soul garden. But if something makes you super angry, super sad, if you're crying at Tide commercials, you got to ask yourself, what is being triggered in the background? This is one of those days where sometimes we can overreact and point fingers when three are pointing back at us. But the real thing has to deal with your inner child. That's right, we're in chapter 2 now of Sun and Scorpio, and Uranus is ruling the day. When Uranus rules the day, that is breakdown followed by breakthrough, right? So the topic is your inner child, your heart chakra. Is your heart chakra online? Are you shining? Are you playing? Are you happy? And so today, you might be reminded of all the times you were let down, all the times your heart was let down, and then someone today in your moment lets you down. Bingo, bango, that's the lightning storm, right? But it's not about that person that lets you down today. It's about all the times you have been let down. And the point is to get to the breakthrough, which is, okay, yes, this has sucked. Many people have broken my heart. Many people have forced my inner child to shut down. As a Cancer, you had to go and raise your brothers and sisters, or you had to raise your parents. You know how many Cancers I know raise their parents growing up, and they're still not even parents by the time they have their own kids? So that breaks down your relationship to your inner child. That's not fun. So the good news is you can change that. You can manifest a new life now, or a new perspective on life that will let that child come out and play all the time, and you can tell your parents, raise yourself. Okay? Now, saying that, I do want to say we have an extra episode of Cancer, Skip Jennings, who's going live today with another episode of The Urban Mystic. He is our spiritual cheerleader. I call him the God of Thunder. He's got some great affirmations. He's a Cancer, so I can't say it enough. This is the one practitioner you should listen to because he feels you, literally, and he's live today everywhere the SG Intertelevision Network does stream. All right, that's all I have for the day. Soul Nurturer, I'll see you tomorrow with more. Hang in there. Live, love, be.
Soul